Hi, welcome to my demo of the code of the week 5 has started project. This week we have built a code base over RAG, a RAG over code base project. What we're doing is basically asking an LLM questions about our code base. Now, we can ask questions about our code base, even though the LLM isn't trained on our code base necessarily, as we will be using RAG. So in RAG, we're using the pinecone. Are using pinecone and we're storing indexes. These indexes are basically all the files within the codebase we're providing. Now, this is the base project. So we're using the secure agent codebase. Uh, in the future, I would like to allow users to sign in with their GitHub and access any GitHub they have, or add a GitHub repository of their own. However, if they add a GitHub repository of their own, or use one of their own GitHub projects, we would have a bit of delay in indexing the code base. Also, as of right now, we're using passing all the file as context. This is not necessarily good, as we want it to be very niche or very specific for the code base, for the LLM to answer better questions, or better said, to have better context. For example, if we want to have a question about a specific function, the LLM doesn't necessarily need all the file content where that function is found. So in doing so, we get better answers basically. But as of right now, let's do our basic project. Also, I would like to do multimodal RAG, and in doing so, we allow the user to input an image as well as text. So if we want to do that, we would basically have to uh, first parse the image passed and make it into text, and then pass that text into the LLM. Uh, Basically, pass that image text into the RAG into to retrieve the the right index we're using RAG. So yeah. Now this is the base progress, so as I said. So let's get started. So I'm gonna ask it, where is the JavaScript parser? By the way, I'm using Streamlit for the web interface, and all of this is hosted within a GitHub repository. We're not using Google Colab here. So as you can see, it is pretty nice formatted, thanks to Streamlit. It does a wonderful job. And we see that the JavaScript parser is found within this file. Then let's say, as for right now, I don't think it would save history, so let's be more specific. That's another challenge for the future. And again, it answers basically pretty good. So, yep, thank you for listening to my project.